The area that you struggle in the most is going to be your greatest strength. When you keep chipping away at it, when you keep working on it, when you keep working with it, something has to come from that. Something has to come from that because that struggle, you're pushing, you're working, you're doing your best to improve. It could be losing weight. In order to lose weight, you got to do something that you've never done before. To gain the weight, we all know what it took to get there, right? Maybe you snack too much. That's one of my weaknesses. I do a lot of snacking. I do a lot of honey buns. I do a lot of cookies when I'm stressed. That's where I fall short. When my last son was born, I killed a whole bunch of Oreos. That's what helped make my waistline get way too big than what it should have been, right? So in order to lose all of that, I had to do something that I'd never done before. I had to cut back, replace that with fruits. I had to be conscious in working out at least 3 times a week. I had some weeks where I actually got in 4 or 5 days a week, but on a consistent basis, 3 times a week where I'm doing nothing but cardio. Just focusing on that thing, focusing on the cardio piece. Until I got to a point where then I went back and introduced myself or reintroduced myself to weights again. So you're going to do some things that you've never done before or you haven't done enough of and increase those things and decrease the bad habits, right? And in forcing yourself to do something that you've never done before or haven't done a lot of, you're going to become something you've never been or someone you've never been or look away you haven't looked in a long period of time. I lost over 30 pounds in a relatively short amount of time because I was focused week after week on one thing. Well, one main thing was my cardio, okay? But then I also changed my diet up a little bit and things like that. But I only focused on, okay, we're going to reduce this belly fat. I didn't get crazy about, okay, I need to lift weights, I need to do pushes and all this. This belly fat is going to go, we're going to focus just on that piece. And you become something that you've never been before. And as a result, you may look like and act like and talk like and have a different level of energy that you haven't had before in a long time that may be off-putting to people. Some people may look at you and be like, hey, what's going on with you? And that's a good thing. When you get to that point where people no longer recognize you, that's a good thing. That's called transformation. That's called growth. Think about it.